Okay, let's look at all the trends this autumn-winter and see if we can figure out which ones are safe to invest in, destined to become our long-term favorites that we will wear again and again for years without getting bored. So this is an opposite to one of my anti-haul videos where I talk about which trends are bad news to invest in since they will go out of style very quickly. Because me, I'm all about investing in pieces that are both on trend right now, but also timeless enough to become classic in my wardrobe. So basically pieces that hit that sweet spot of modern looking, but still utterly timeless. So let's see if you're also in love with any of these 5 trends that I've picked out for this autumn winter. The first anti-trend on my list is the Tartan Classic. That special pattern that we fall in love with every time the trees start to go yellow and red, am I right? It just screams autumn season with long scarves and knee highs. So if you have a tartan miniskirt or an oversized blazer in the back of your wardrobe, time to dust it off and get into winter spirit. So tartan can go anywhere from clueless preppy to Vivienne Westwood punk. And honestly, if you ask me, it's all good. You will look current more or less any way you wear tartan this season because it's just so right. On the runways, there have been a lot of top to bottom full matchy looks, but you don't need a matching set for this look to work. The pattern is so easy to style with more or less anything in your wardrobe. So, have fun with it, go styling. And this trend is so safe to invest in because it will come back. Maybe not every autumn winter season, but often enough for an investment to be worth your pound sterling, that's for sure. I would definitely go with vintage or pre-owned finds here because it's such a classic trend, there's no need to buy new pieces. Also, safest bet is to go with a classic tartan in muted colors like navy and dark red and mossy green instead of the more flashy neon or pastel versions. Okay, well, here I am sitting again with one of my humongous shirts. I am a religious boyfriend shirt wearer. The bigger, the better. But hear me out, because this winter, I'm switching it up. Are you ready? Striped instead of white. Oh, the boyfriend shirt that I'm going for this winter is the corporate 90s boyfriend with a flip-up cell phone and Ray-Ban Wayfarers, that type of boy. So any vertical stripes are good, but for me, my favorite is probably the white or cream or beige shirt with thin, soft black or dark stripes. If you're not into stripes, don't worry, the humongous white boyfriend shirt is as big as ever too. So white is a totally safe investment too. And like I said, really, the bigger, the better. It can be worn as a dress with only stockings, or tucked into high-waisted trousers, or slouchy with crazily oversized jeans, or maybe my preferred look of this season, tucked under a dress. I mean, how chic. Okay, a huge thank you to Vivaya for sponsoring this video. Let me show you 3 gorgeous pairs from their Autumn/Winter 2023 collection, and one of the best things about these shoes is that each pair of Vivaya shoes are made from 6 plastic bottles using a 3D printing technique to spin like an eco yarn that the shoes are then made of. Most of their styles are also machine washable, and the rest are all hand washable, so no need to worry about getting them dirty. Plus, they're easy to fold up and pack if you have any trips coming up. You can fit quite a bunch of these just in your hand luggage. From their autumn-winter collection, I have the Melissa boots in a caramel color, and they're super comfortable to walk in, even for me who never ever wear anything but flats. Also, I love the color. I don't know, it's just something about caramel that really does it for me. It's giving autumn, but warm, soft autumn vibes, don't you think? It's so nice. Next up are the Margot square toe V-cut flats in black. And as all Vivaya shoes, these are so wearable, and I can mix and match these with more or less anything in my wardrobe. One of my all-time favorites though are the heeled Melody Pro, also in black. These will seriously work with any outfit, and I wear them all the time when I want to look classic but still very elegant. They're such wardrobe essentials, very timeless and chic, and they have upgraded insoles with a diamond pattern and double arch support, so they're super cushiony and lovely to walk on. Really looking forward to wearing all of these on my autumn dates with David around London. Now, if you ask me, I think you should go get yourself your very own vegan, sustainable Vivaya shoes for this autumn season and use the code below in the description. They have worldwide shipping and free returns and exchanges as well. Down below in the description, you'll find links to all of the styles that I have showed you in this video. So go click and have a look. Big thank you to Vivaya, and let's get back to the video. If you ever scroll vintage sites or like sift through secondhand shops and you stumble on a reasonably priced, full-length, oversized, 80s shoulder padded black winter coat, do yourself a favor. Don't hesitate, don't question whether it's too oversized, just get it. Every single year when I do these trend videos for autumn winter, and I mean every single year, one of the hottest, most talked about trends will always be the boxy black coat. It's like, oh, it's back on the runways again, the huge black coat. But really, it's like, it's not back, it just never left. And this is what I have concluded after being a passionate self-stylist my whole adult life. There is one thing that makes sure that an item never ever goes out of style, no matter what else is going on the runways that season. It doesn't matter, because this one thing is bulletproof when it comes to staying current and looking modern. And that is an oversized androgynous silhouette. Big shoulders, full length, boxy, and I don't mean a little bit oversized. I mean that if you go for like an exaggerated supersized silhouette, you will look powerful and daring no matter what else is going on in fashion. You just can't go wrong with this silhouette. And whether you're investing in a shirt or a coat or a blazer or a pair of trousers, supersizing it, or like menswear section shopping it, it will automatically become a modern but timeless classic in your wardrobe. Recommend. Speaking of oversized, another super hot trend right now that I definitely think safe to invest in is the showstopper scarf. Basically a scarf so big that you can style it any number of ways, like a scarf wrapped like normal or around your head, or like left open draped over one shoulder, or like crisscrossed fastened with a belt, and yes, why not, as a skirt. I mentioned tartan is hot right now, so a tartan scarf would be a great investment, but honestly, anything goes here. Of course, the more neutral the color and the less crazy the pattern, the more long-lived. I'd probably go for like beige or gray, but make it big and throw it on with a bit of bravado, you know, the bolder the better. Okay, maybe not my personal favorite timeless silhouette, but timeless nonetheless. The Hourglass Silhouette. It's everywhere right now, and yes, it is a perennial look that comes back over and over again. So in that sense, I'd say that it's safe to invest in if this is a style that you're in love with. One thing though, on the runways this autumn winter, one of the interpretations of this silhouette is the sort of 90s 50s look with like a fuller skirt, which makes like the Hourglass silhouette softer. Personally, I'd stay away from this look and instead go for the more powerful takes with like big shoulders, mini short skirts, and like a more hard femme fatale version. Since this like classic balmain shape, seriously, this one we can always get away with and no one ever gets bored with this style. It's impossible, isn't it? It's just so sexy and strong. So are you feeling any of these timeless trends? Which one is your favorite? Maybe you already have some of these pieces in your wardrobe to like bring out and style this season. Personally, I'm feeling very inspired fashion-wise at the moment, because one thing that happens every autumn winter, finally we can style again. After a summer of wearing only one thin, boring layer, we're now like safely back in like 100 fun layers and like creating real style. Hope you're having fun with your wardrobe too, and that this will maybe make you go rummage around to see what you have in there. Also, does your dad have a big black coat? Steal it. Nothing is more affordable than borrowing, or well, stealing. Give me a like if you enjoy these trend videos, and go ahead and subscribe to not miss my next one, why not? I had so much fun today, and now I'm kind of in the mood to like dress up in my stripy shirt and put on a dress over it and go out on a date with David. Should we cancel today and dress up instead? Okay, I'm so doing it. Thanks for today, and yeah, no guts, no glory. Let's go for it this winter and create all the daring, gorgeous looks. You know what I think? If we're not cringing when we look at photos of ourselves 5 years from now, we're not doing it right. So, okay, see you next week. Puss puss and hej då!